everybody! Today we're going to be making the long-awaited pumpkin puree. So, what you're going to need to make this pumpkin puree is a pumpkin. I used a kabuchi pumpkin. I don't know what it's called. It's a sweet pumpkin. You can use a sugar pumpkin. And what else? A knife, obviously, to cut the pumpkin up. A peeler to peel the pumpkin. I have a pot with a little bit of water in it. And then I have this handy dandy little steaming machine, which you can also use as a shield. Anyway, now we're going to prepare the pumpkin to steam it. And first we're going to cut off the little butts. I call them butts, ends, whatever. So let's do that first. Shall we, sir? Yes, we shall. Oh, not as easy as thought. Yes! What I'm going to do next is peel the pumpkin. This has a pretty thin skin, so it's pretty easy to peel. If you have a pumpkin with a thicker skin, you can just use a knife to peel it. I am going to use this potato peeler. I said it was easy, and then I do it like a noob. Okay, now that I've peeled my pumpkin, I'm going to cut it in half. It probably would have been easier to peel it after I cut it in half. And then, as every pumpkin does, this one has all the nice pumpkin-y goodness inside that I have to scoop out with a spoon. Beautiful seeds. Now you can actually keep these and then roast them in the oven, and they could be a very nice addition to salad or whatever. I'm just gonna discard of them because I'm not gonna be needing them. My pumpkin looks a little bit lopsided, but there were bits on there that weren't too nice, so I had to cut them off. That's one bit. Okay, now I'm gonna take my sharp little knife, like a windshield wiper, and I'm gonna cut my pumpkin into little chunks. Then I'm gonna place it in my steamer or my pan of water with my little apparatus in there. And then I am going to just put it on the stove and steam it for about 20 to 25 minutes or until the pumpkin is soft and you can prick it with a fork. Now that my blouse was forever lost in the battle at cutting board with pumpkin, I am going to put this on the stove and let it steam, for about 20 to 25 minutes until I can prick it with a fork, and then it'll be done. So now my pumpkin is all cooked and it's still steaming a little bit, but I did let it cool for a while because I don't want it to be too hot when I put it into the blender. Okay, so I'm gonna put it into the blender and I'm gonna blend it until it's nice and smooth. Okay, I'm gonna do it in two halves just so that I don't put too much into my blender. And look how beautiful it looks. It's not overly wet, it's just wet enough. Okay. If any of you were worried that steaming would make the pumpkin too wet, you should have listened to me. You should have trusted me because I know what I'm doing. Sort of. Anyway, let's blend this. Okay, so that's all. You're done. You have wonderful pumpkin puree. Now you can make my pumpkin spice latte. Yay! try, or my pumpkin pie, which will also be up on the channel soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As always, I am not going to be tasting this, although I have tasted it throughout making it and it is delicious, but I'm gonna need it for my next recipe. So I'll see you guys next time.